Hello everyone, I'm just coming to you guys before I get started cleaning out our storage closet. I think I'll probably be too embarrassed to talk to the camera while I'm out there. So I'm just sitting here. I've got zero motivation to do this. I've got a pretty bad migraine. I have just started a migraine preventative that is helping, but instead of having like 12 migraines a month, I just only have like maybe 4 like major migraines. So anyway, I still get them, but not as often. But I've got one right now, so I'm trying to drink some water, take some medicine, see if that'll help. I just have some other things on my mind, so I don't have a whole lot of motivation, but I'm out of time. I gotta get this done. So we have a shed in our backyard. Hey Lucy, wanna see my puppy dog? Hey, Didem. Hi. Well, I hope I got it. I'm still trying to figure out this back camera, and like, I don't know how people use the back camera and don't cut their heads off, because I cut my head off in pretty much every video so far. It's probably cut off right now, but I don't know because I can't see. Oh, Lucy, off. You crazy dog, you got me all dirty. So we have this shed. We have a dream of turning it into a tiny house. It's gonna take some time because we don't have the money to do it all at once right now. But let me give her some attention. I'll be right back. So we have a storage shed in the backyard. It's really cute. The previous owner had plans of turning it into like a little playhouse for his daughter, but it has a loft and everything. It is capable of being turned into a tiny home. So we have a dream of doing that, but we have a bunch of junk in there. We also have a storage closet that's like built into our house, but we don't have a garage. We just have a carport. That's actually where the Airbnb space is. It's like an apartment over the garage, except we don't have a garage, we have a carport. Right next to the carport, we have like a storage closet. And that is full as well of junk. So I've got to clean that out. The reason I'm out of time is because we have someone that's coming to build more shelving in there so that we can put some of the stuff that's in the shed, which will become the tiny house, into that closet. But it's just full of junk. When we moved here, we moved from a house that had a 2-car garage, and we had plenty of space for all our junk, but we don't anymore. So, and we're gonna have even less with the changing the shed into a tiny house. I have about 2 hours before I have to pick up my youngest from preschool, and that's pretty much as much time as I have to work on it. I know it's really scary, but don't you guys worry. It's going to have a happy ending, or at least a decently happy ending. So there's a lot of clips in here that I just cut out because it was just a lot of like standing around trying to figure out what to do next. It was pretty overwhelming in the beginning, but I just took it one pile of junk at a time. So I just started out with these toys that you see, just kind of sorting those out. I ended up using that bucket later to put stuff in, so that was good that I had that. But yeah, I just kind of took it one little thing at a time. I'm probably going to put in some music so you guys can just enjoy how fast it looks like this all got decluttered, but it was about an hour and a half of too much trouble. I'm sorry these clips are not the best. I'm still working on this back camera, being able to see thing. But this was kind of the final little area that I really needed to work on and get it more organized. And I started to kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel with these shelves being kind of like the end of the inside. However, you'll see I kind of give you a little tour after this. There was a lot of stuff still outside. So even though it kind of seems like I'm getting close, I actually still had a lot of stuff. But that's how it goes when you're decluttering and reorganizing. You almost have to pull everything out so that you can put everything back in a more organized way. So it sort of seems like there's a light at the end of the tunnel at this point, and I think I started to get a little bit more motivation, which was good, but there was still a lot left to do. So I was kind of trying to keep all of the shorter stuff at the top because I think we're going to have shelves up above the shelves that are already there. So I didn't want to block the way of him being able to do that, but still didn't have enough space to do everything in the lower shelves. So I'm going to put in some more music for you guys to enjoy watching me clean some more. Okay, I think I'm all finished up. We will see. I'm not exactly sure how the shelves are gonna be, so I didn't exactly know where to put things, but I think things are pretty organized to where they could be moved around pretty easily. I have to show this to my husband when he flies in tonight, and then we may move some things around tomorrow. I will show you guys what I have so far. I promise it's actually done. There's not a whole bunch of stuff outside the door anymore, and I'll show you the stuff that I put into the carport for us to decide. So here we go. All right, so over here, I don't think we're putting shelves in over here, although we may be. So I tried to put everything into this bin there so that it would be easy to kind of move around. Everything else is either pretty large or contained. So I think that stuff would be easy to move out if for some reason they're putting shelves in here. Like I said, I'm not sure. Over here, I tried to keep everything pretty low on the top shelf, except for this stuff. We're not good about locking up the shed, and so I don't like having like chemicals down low. So I left that stuff up there where we can move it tomorrow when they come. I think we have way too many coolers. There's one more over here, so that's gonna be getting decluttered soon. These are actually only the coolers that we don't really use very much, so there's more coolers in the house. And the rest of it is just things that I put on the shelves the way that they fit. This stuff could be easily moved if for some reason there were shelves here. I don't think so, because like you can see, all I have out here is just the broom now, nothing over there. Okay, this is kind of the stuff I need help with my husband or needs to be hauled off. So this swing, I've been nagging him forever to put up for the kids. His mom gave it to us like way too long ago, and I really want it up for the kids to play on. So I'm gonna nag him about that when he gets home. This is stuff that I need him to figure out what he's going to do with. That's a satellite dish that we don't have satellite anymore, so I'm not really sure why we need to keep that. Either we need to return it or sell it or just somehow recycle it or something. The 2 boxes are light bulbs from when he traded out all our lights in our house to LED. So I'm guessing these are either extra or they need to be put in somewhere. So we either need to return those or maybe sell them or donate them, something like that. We do not ever use this backpack. I think we've used it twice. It's like a carrier for hiking, but we just use the regular carrier. So I think we should probably sell that. It's still in good condition. Somebody could get some use out of it. This is all stuff that we need to get rid of. The sandbox is really nice. The kids like to play in the sandbox, but we live at the beach, so they can just play at the beach, and we don't have to take up space with that and bring more sand into our house. So we probably will just post that for free on like one of those apps or something. I don't know. He's good at that. The dog bed is all ripped up and gross. It's time for it to go. And then the 2 pools are all bent up and nasty, and they're so cheap that we'll just replace them if the kids, I think the kids may be too big for them for next year. So. Okay, so I got a little self-conscious outside talking. So I decided I'd just come in here and finish up the video, but I got this new camera stand for my phone, and I'm enjoying it so far. So I hope it'll make it easier for me to do things while I'm videoing. So I was able to get it done pretty quickly, about an hour and a half. It was by no means like a deep clean or deep organize or any of that. This was like, get it done so that someone can come in and build these shelves so you can really get it done. But I think that it is organized better so that, you know, a lot of that stuff, I don't know what it is or whether we can get rid of it or not. So now it's in an organized enough way that my husband can go through with me and we can decide if some more of that stuff can go away. Or I do feel good about it. I feel like we're on the right track. So the next step will be getting those shelves, getting that room a little bit more organized, and then we've got a whole shed full of more stuff. Probably more than what was in that closet. So that all has to be completely out of there. That's got to be empty, and all that stuff's got to go somewhere. So one step at a time. And fortunately, since this is a beach town, my Airbnb is pretty slow right now, so I have the time to do this stuff while my kids are in school. So I am a little bit grateful for that. I did find some motivation. You know, it moved faster than I thought it was going to. So I hope it gave you guys some motivation. I hope you are enjoying these, and I hope that I can keep videoing myself doing stuff for you guys. If you are enjoying it, please make sure you give this video a like. The more people that watch it and then like it, the more that other people will get to see it, because YouTube will push it out more. And if you are enjoying my videos, make sure you're subscribed. If you want to get notified every time I post a video, you can tap the little bell next to the subscribe button and it'll send you a notification every time I post. So that way, you know, you can keep up with better. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.